and welcome to another video. Given that v is equals to 13 plus 5t, our task is to find the distance traveled as the velocity increases from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second, and also to show that the acceleration is constant, that is, the acceleration is 5 meters per second. Because when we look at this equation, okay, this equation can be compared with one of the equations of kinematics, okay, and that is the equation for final velocity, which is v equals to u plus at, where a is the what? Acceleration, t is the time taken, u is the initial velocity, and v is the final velocity. So now, and also we are asked to verify that the formula v squared equals to u squared plus 2as gives the same result. And also this is one of the formulas, formulas in what? Kinematics. That is, I think this is the fourth equation of motion. That is v squared equals to u squared plus 2as. Okay, so now, so what I will do first is to show that the acceleration is constant. That is, the acceleration, okay, that is 5 meters per second squared in this equation is constant. Of course, we know that acceleration can be defined as the rate of change of velocity. So which means acceleration can be expressed as the first derivative of velocity with respect to time t. Okay, so the first thing, like I said, acceleration, which is a, equals to rate of change of velocity. So because acceleration equals to rate of change of velocity, so it can be expressed as the first derivative of v with respect to time t. So which means acceleration will be equals to d over dt of 13 plus 5t. Then acceleration will be equals to, so differentiating the constant, that is 13, will be 0. Then differentiating 5t will get 5. So acceleration will be equals to 5 meters per second. And this is how to show that the acceleration is constant, because we are given the velocity function, and the velocity function is v equals to 13 plus 5t. So acceleration is 5 meters per second, so which is constant. Then now, to be able to calculate the distance traveled as the velocity goes from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second. So what I will do first is to first calculate the time it takes, it takes for the velocity to go from to increase from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second. So all right, so to calculate distance s, okay, to calculate distance s, now first thing first, okay, I'll say let t equals time taken as the velocity, okay, increases from 13 meters per second to 33 meter per second. So we know that this will be the initial velocity, while this will be the what? Final velocity. So if we are using v equals to u plus at to calculate time t, okay, so it means that u will be equals to 13 meters per second, okay, then v will be equals to 33 meters per second. Then the acceleration is 5 meters per second. So t is the unknown in this case. So to calculate t will be equals to v minus u over a, so that we can have t equals to 33 minus 13 divided by 5. Then t will be equals to 20 over 5, so that we can have t to be equals to 4 seconds. So the time it takes the velocity to increase from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second is 4 seconds. Okay, now to now calculate the distance, we're going to make use of s equals to ut plus half at squared. Okay, so that this will be s equals to initial velocity is 13. Now the time is 4 seconds, then plus 1/2 of acceleration, which is 5 meters per second squared. 1/2 of 5 times 4 squared. So that this will be 52 plus, this will be 5 times 8, because this will be 8 times 5. So this will be 52 plus 40. So that s will be equals to 92 meters. So the distance traveled as the velocity goes from or increases from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second is 92 meters. Now, the last question is for us to verify that the formula v squared equals to u squared plus 2as gives the same results. Okay, so of course, to verify that the distance is 92 meters. So what we'll do is, of course, we know that to verify that v squared equals to u squared plus 2as, okay, gives the same results. So we know that u equals to 13 meters per second, v equals to 33 meters per second, acceleration is 5 meters per second squared. So what is the distance? So now we know that the distance will be v squared, it will equals to v squared minus u squared over 2a. So it means that s will be equals to 33 squared minus 13 squared divided by 2 multiplied by 5. So that this will be 33 minus 13, while this will be multiplied by 33 plus 13, then all over 10. So that this will be 20 multiplied by 46 divided by 10. Then s will be equals to 2 times 46. That will be 92. And we just verify that the formula v squared equals to u squared plus 2as, okay, when used to calculate the distance traveled, okay, as the velocity increases from 13 meters per second to 33 meters per second, okay, it will give us the same value of s that we got here. The noblest pleasure is the joy of understanding. Bye-bye.